friends, comrades and colleagues, we are here to express our concerns about the gross human rights violation in Pakistan, occupied Jammu and Kashmir, and in particular political situation and freedom of expression and freedom of speech. So I'm going to give you a small introduction of a clause that is based on discrimination. In AJK Act 1974, freedom of association. Every state subject shall have the right to form association or union subject to any reasonable restriction imposed by the law in the interest of sovereignty, of integrity of Pakistan and Azad Jammu and Kashmir, morality and public order. That is the freedom of association clause, but in the sub-clause, they have restricted all the people who believed in the state accession with Pakistan. And now I am going to quote that clause. No person or political party in Azad Jammu and Kashmir shall be permitted to propagate against or take part in activities prejudicial or detrimental to the ideology of the state accession to Pakistan. Actually, our organization, United Kashmir People's National Party, which is headed by Sardar Shaukat Kashmiri, was registered in BOP. But unfortunately, they have introduced new clauses in 14th Amendment, and as a result of these new legislation, we are not able to register our political party. And it is very unfortunate that the proscribed organization like Tehreek-e-Labbaik can register their organization and they can contest election in Pakistani occupied Jammu and Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan. But a progressive, secular political party and which is striving for the United States of Jammu and Kashmir, which is striving for the freedom of Jammu and Kashmir, can't take part in election process. So this was the class. This was regarding about the association, freedom of the association. Now I am going to give you a brief introduction about the political situation in Pakistan and what they are going to do in Pakistani occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The Pakistan Army has indulged itself in political affairs and manipulating the whole political system in Pakistan. The Pakistan Army and its secret intelligence agencies have brought the PTI to power as a result of massive rigging in 2018 election. That's why we are saying the fact that the present government of PTI is not true representative of the people in the sense that they have come in power after the full support of Army and its intelligence agencies. The establishment of Pakistan has built a fake and fabricated narrative of corruption which has no reality, but it has marginalized the politicians and political parties and whole political system. In fact, the army is ruling behind the scene in Pakistan and influencing all institutions, including all the whole justice system, and the PTI government is a dummy government. The all international institutions call this government a hybrid government. It is very unfortunate that we, the people of Jammu and Kashmir, are being suffered and affected by the wrong policies of Pakistan since 1947. So now the freedom of press and freedom of expression. Our freedom of expression has been curtailed since 1947. And according to different reports from Amnesty International and Journalists Without Borders, Pakistan is the most dangerous place for the journalist. Every day we have been heard a shocking news regarding journalists where the journalist has been kidnapped, had been disappeared from the scene, and they have been victimized, so they have been killed. And there are some good news. According to our interventions, due to our interventions and struggle, one of our colleague and one of our son of soil, Tanveer Ahmed, he's a peace activist and he's a journalist. He have removed the Pakistani flag from a square in Jammu and Kashmir, and he had been put behind the bar for 10 months. And due to your effort, due to civil society member efforts and UN pressure and international, even Boris Johnson put pressure on the government of Pakistan, and as a result, he has been released on bail after 10 months. And this is the situation in Pakistani occupied Jammu and Kashmir. And after a few days, last night, they have kidnapped and disappeared our journalist and peace activist and political activist Manzoor Parwana. And we don't know about his whereabouts. His loved one don't know about his whereabouts, and we are in a very shocking situation. The people or the journalists are working in Pakistan under a certain fear, under a certain pressure. So you are the most important people who are working for the human rights, and we urge all you people, you can take certain steps and put pressure on Pakistan to release all these journalists, release freedom struggle and peace activists. So yes, people are very much tired. So I'm do not taking too much time, and thank you so much for your participation.